At Kokatpalli RTO. This is my first ever bike, a Classic 500. Had it since 2010. Sold it within 1 year because I had to go to Canada for my MBA. I sold it when the Odo was around 7,000 something. Now it's 42,000. 10 saal ho gaya yaar. Some nice interesting memories on this. Short but sweet. My first ever bike. So that was in the morning when I got my first ever bike. The clearance certificate or the no objection certificate to transfer the registration, and looking at that bike after 10 years made me so nostalgic. It was there with me for hardly one and a half year and rode only probably 7,500 kilometers when I sold it. Eventually got hold of the owner, got the clearance certificate. So my job is done. Now it's his job to transfer it. He would have 15 days after which there will be a penalty for him for late registration and transfer. As you see, we have 4.5 kilometers on the Odo and battery charge of SOC, state of charge of 96% and a projected range of 208 kilometers. Just got the car back from the service center. The second free service was done. They told me before the service was done that their oil would be changed, gear oil or something. I don't know, it's probably a trans-axle oil. I don't know where it's used for, but they have to change it now. So the manual says you change it here now at 7,500 kilometers or 6 months, and then the next change would be around 30,000 kilometers, and then every 30,000 kilometers after that. It's a free service, but there is hardly anything else besides some fluid top up. So fluid would be like coolants, etc. They check the AC air filter. That's it, guys. My Elantra bill was what, 12,000. You remember this video where I complained about the Elantra bill? S-Cross, when I had it, usually Marutis are kind of cheap in terms of service cost. Used to be around 8,000 to 10,000. So compared to that, this is nothing. I know this is a free service. Even if it is a fully paid service, I don't think per year you would end up paying more than 5,000-6,000, which is considerable amount of savings. Add that 5,000-6,000 of savings over a period of 3 to 5 years, you're looking at least 20,000-25,000. So the big service is every 1 year or 15,000 kilometers, whichever is earlier. The 6-month service is kind of in between, so they do only small things and checks. So the next service, which would happen sometime in July or when I reach 15,000 kilometers, is they would do wheel alignment and rotation, which I'll get outside because it's cheaper way to do it and a better way to do it. Besides that, we might have AC filter change. That should happen around 15,000. What else? Brake pads. Car brake pads are usually fine, so they won't be required to change. And that's it, yeah. Pretty much done. There are a lot of savings with an EV, and if you are in the market trying to consider one, definitely go for it. They also did a small software update, and I'm trying to see if that made any change to the range. Since I was here anyway in High Tech City, I'm just heading to meet Shiva, who is just like 20 minutes away.
చిచ్చా దగ్గర చాయ్ తాగి చాలా రోజులైందమ్మా.
చిచ్చా దగ్గర చాయ్ అయినా ఇంకేమైనా వస్తాయా మనకి? చిచ్చా చాయ్ లియాంట్ కెఫే లియాంట్లో చిచ్చా చాయ్. శివ, ఈ ప్రపంచం ఏంటి శివ? నాకు అర్థం కావట్లే. బాగుంది కదా ఈ ప్రపంచం. ఎర్త్ తయారు చేశారు. ఆ ఎర్త్ కూడా తవ్వుతున్నారు శివ ఇంకో ఎర్త్ చేయడానికి. There is a big property coming up, Raj Pushpa, besides my home Avatar. It's gonna eclipse Avatar, and in this surrounding area you're gonna have at least 5 such properties. Oh, yeah. Probably concrete jungle ka actual meaning. Arey, there is fire re. Oh, they have probably excavated at least 1,000 to 2,000 lorries. Day one. Why are you not coming for the ride? మార్చ్ లో వెళ్తా అంటున్నావు, మాకు హ్యాండ్ ఇచ్చావు, టాస్ వేసి మరీ వెళ్తావు, మాతో రావా? జూన్. We have 5 people. One more Shiva. Me, Rochi, Srujan, Kishore, Sriman. 5 people. If Shiva comes, it will be 6. Round figure.
ఒకటి తీసేయండి రా, 4 అవుతుంది. అది కూడా రాంగ్ ఫిగరే.
శివ ఇప్పుడు యాడ్ చేసుకోవాలి శివ, తీయకూడదు శివ. ఇది నీ మాట ఒకప్పుడు. ఐ స్టిల్ రిమెంబర్.
నేను రానప్పుడు తీసేమని చెప్తారా?
యూ రిమెంబర్ శివ ట్రైమ్, శివ బిఎండబ్ల్యూ పేరు పెడితే యాడ్ చేసుకోవాలి, అంతేగాని తీయకూడదు అన్నాడు. ఇప్పుడేమో రైడర్లే తీసేస్తున్నాడు, పెద్దోడు అయిపోయింది. Belated birthday wishes.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ వన్.
Oh,
చాలా మంది విష్ చేశారు. ఐ కాంట్, ఇట్స్ హ్యూమన్లీ ఇంపాసిబుల్ టు రెస్పాండ్, బట్ యా థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఎవ్రీ వన్.
We were tired of seeing Shiva stories. Non-stop day మొత్తం వస్తూనే ఉన్నాయి. Funny thing is, morning I messaged him happy birthday. I met him, I called him, but he didn't say happy birthday. ఈ ఏజ్ లో మనకి బర్త్డేలు అవసరమా?
గుర్తు చేసుకోకూడదు. ఇంకో సంవత్సరం అయిపోయి
ఇప్పుడు యానివర్సరీలు చేసుకోవాలి, బర్త్డేలు కాదు. Last night, after chilling for a while with Shiva, I just came back home, relaxed. So I checked the range on the car. It didn't change so much from the previous update. I think it was just a regular minor update that's done on the battery. Besides, everything else felt the same. It's just a few days away from the big trip that's coming up. It's going to be end of this week. That's when we're going to start for the big ride. You'll probably know once the ride starts where we're heading. So let's keep the suspense for a little while longer. And this is the condition of the bike from the Karnool ride. So need to do a quick wash. Also, you see that? Need to get that removed and get the puncture done. Get the number plate fixed here somehow. Oh, the few things that I need to get this bike ready. I'll get the puncture done now and then go for some small shopping for the trip. देखो वो साइड में आ गया.
पंचर नहीं है.
Bike wash done. Now for the chain lube, I'm using Motul chain paste. It takes time, but I feel this is much longer lasting. I'm not a fan of the sprays usually, and you have to make sure all the sides are covered, like center, sides, and also the sprocket. That's it, chain lube done. Basic enough because for every 500 kilometers we try to chain lube it, and once on the road you won't have patience or time to do with the paste, so we'll probably use the chain spray and get it done. But once every 1000 kilometers at least I clean it completely with WD-40. All the links in the description, and then use some chain lube because so far it's been 14,000 kilometers and the chain life seems good. And the slack seems good too, which is something we have to check regularly and get it tightened. So we have the tools, but we hardly do it. We keep forgetting, or it's just that we need to carry extra equipment. With the luggages, we are not so sure. But whenever we find a good showroom, like a BMW or a Triumph showroom, we get it done. Also, to avoid fines, got the number plate. We'll just cover it up and then take it from there. That's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I know it's not a long video, but as I said before, quality of the content is important than quantity, and in that regard I'll show you when there is some good stuff to share. I just need to do some grocery shopping and spend some time with the family because this is next weekend we'll be out of town. Straight away. After working on the bike, relaxed for a while, watched the cricket match. It's still going on. India's playing well. I think they'll win this. Easy advantage on that pitch. If you're wondering where I am, in which car I am, Manapna is driving. She is practicing driving. From what I experienced 2 months back to now, I think she has improved quite a bit. She knows how to drive, but she needs confidence in traffic, and also that's why we try to come every weekend and she drives the car.
How much would you rate by driving today?
We need to go home and then we'll talk about rating. For now, focus on the road. No other plans today, just chilling. In case you're watching this in the night time, have a good night and take care. Okay, bye bye.